Far above the atmosphere, a figure turned. Hovering alone in the silence of space, Superman witnessed the entire chain of events. The detonation, the portal's beam, the rising energy signature. And he moved. Faster than light, he descended toward the island, specifically to Oninoshima, where a downed battle bus burned among shattered trees and cracked earth. Inside, a group of young individuals struggled to escape the wreckage. Superman landed like a meteor of hope, shielding them from falling debris, lifting the bus, and pulling them free. But something was different. The shockwave had changed them. Their DNA danced with energy from both the portal and the shattered Empire tech. New powers awakened in them, volatile and predictable. One of them, a suntan specialist, was fused with his pet lizard in a blast, creating a new hybrid being, Ziggy. He wasn't alone. These weren't just survivors anymore. They were the first of something new. Meanwhile, in the spirit realm, Dago stood victorious. He had breached a portal using a mask forged from Kane's gold, molded by forbidden magic. Kane had been used, discarded after his vaults had served their purpose. The outlaws tried to stop Dago, but it was too late. Inside the realm, Dago faced the demon guardian, and accepted its gift. His flesh twisted, his armor fused to his skin. He emerged no longer human, but demon. A warlord of hellfire. When the spirit realm was damaged, it created a bridge, a way back. Dago returned. He emerged on Masked Meadows, the land withered beneath his feet. Within hours, the lush village was gone, replaced by a castle of black stone. Surrounded by eternal storm, a new throne had been claimed. Following the destruction of the Death Star, debris from the explosion crashed directly into the spirit portal that Dago was opening. The impact triggered a massive shockwave that spread across Reality 783, giving many of the island's residents superpowers. In the Death Star sabotage event, we finally got to see the outside of the island, and it turns out Reality 783 has its own loop bubble. While we're unsure when this loop was created, it might suggest that there is not just one zero shard on the island. After the spirit portal shockwave, many of the island's residents received superpowers, but they needed to learn how to wield them properly. This is where Hope, Jones, and Midas come in. The three took the opportunity to create Supernova Academy. Hope and Jones are the founders of Supernova Academy. Midas assisted in the Academy's creation by providing all the funding necessary to establish it. Once the Academy was founded, Hope, Jones, Nightros, Superman, and Robin all became instructors at the school. Superman accidentally arrived on the island through a rift. Although his arrival was not intentional, he still wants to help Hope and Jones with Supernova Academy and hopefully assist in saving Dago. The Supernovas are the superhero students at Supernova Academy. The main team consists of Morgan Mist, Killswitch, Haley Sky, Ziggy, Synthwave, and Lightwave. Out of all the Supernovas, Hope believes Morgan Mist has the most potential, and she's assigned the Looper to personally take Morgan under their wing. Dago has returned to the island from the spirit realm, but now he is known as the Mask Maker. The island's self-centered hero has now become corrupted and possessed by the Dark Presence itself. The Dark Presence's influence over Dago is too powerful, and Dago cannot control his own body. Despite that, Dago still tries to resist the presence, and whenever he is able to gain back control for a small moment, he uses it to cry out for help. After opening the spirit portal, Maskmaker Dago has transformed Masked Meadows into Demon's domain. Within his domain, he is siphoning the island's power in preparation to what seems like bring the Dark Presence to the island through a large spirit portal. Assisting in his siphoning of the island are the Spires. But that's not all these mysterious Spires are doing. The Spires are actually anchoring the spirit realm to Oninoshima, turning the island more dark and strange by the day. With Dago now corrupted, Kendo and Jade had mixed reactions. Kendo immediately became severely upset upon learning what happened to his older brother. Jade, on the other hand, has been holding out hope that Dago can be saved. After some investigating and upon realizing that Dago is not in control of his own body, Kendo has recently changed his mind and agrees with Jade that Dago can be saved. Core has returned to the storyline and is now the lieutenant of the spirit realm. As someone who has had some deep ties with the Imagined Order, there is something more suspicious going on with her presence on the island, especially because she's not binded to the darkness like the Night Rose was. But Core being here isn't the only suspicious thing. Over at Utopia City, a portal leading to the vault can be found. As of recently, it has been revealed that Midas has been working on the secret project with Hope. Their plan is to bring the Zero Shard from Oninoshima to the vault, once they've taken it back from the Dark Presence, indicating that the Zero Point is most likely being rebuilt by Midas and whoever he's working with. The Singularity, a member of the Imagined Order, was the guardian of the vault back in Chapter 1 Season 8, and she turned the island into a utopia in Chapter 1 Season 9. Now, in Chapter 6 Season 3, we have a portal leading to the vault within a POI named Utopia city. This might be alluding to her return. Hope still couldn't believe how quickly Supernova Academy had come together. She was especially impressed with her students, particularly Morgan Mist. Morgan had immense potential, but first she needed help mastering her newfound powers. Before the Looper was able to meet her, Hope sent them on a mission. Morgan's shadow proxies had scattered across the island, thrown into disarray by her unstable abilities. They were confused, disoriented, and completely out of sync. The Looper's task was to find each proxy, mimic them, and gradually synchronize them back to Morgan's essence. It wasn't easy, but eventually the shadows snapped into harmony, and Morgan was whole again. When the Looper finally met her, Morgan thanked them warmly. She revealed that Hope had spoken of the Looper before, believing they could help her grow. Morgan was ready to begin her journey, and so was the Looper. Their first mission together involved uncovering Maskmaker's Dago's plans for the Spires. With her mind sharp and eager, Morgan asked the Looper to gather surveillance equipment and install it throughout Demon's domain. From their vantage point, the Looper could see the damage clearly. The Spires were hurting people, draining the island's energy and destabilizing its reality. The Looper began collecting Spire fragments and rushed them back to Supernova Academy. Superman took the fragments for analysis and thanked the Looper. He believed their properties could help the Academy better understand the Maskmaker's intentions and, more importantly, how to protect the island. Hope's faith in Morgan only deepened. She trusted the Looper to be Morgan's mentor, guiding her like a true student of their own. The Looper helped Morgan complete her first week of training, refining her control and confidence. But just as the week wrapped up, she shared a troubling suspicion. The instructors were hiding something big. Together, they began a covert investigation, sneaking into the offices of Jones, Hope, and Night Rose. They gathered a series of cryptic clues. Every clue pointed in one direction: Midas and his secret operation in Utopia City. Back at Morgan's pinboard, they pieced together the truth. A mysterious archway in Utopia City was hiding something massive, something Hope and Midas didn't want anyone to know about. To unlock the archway, a sprite was needed. They found one and made their way to Utopia City. As they activated the archway, a shimmering portal formed before them. It led to none other than the 0-point vault. A hologram of Midas appeared, watching them calmly. He praised Morgan's determination and revealed the purpose behind everything. Morgan, still unsure if she could trust them, urged the Looper to confront Hope. When they did, Hope admitted the truth. Yes, Midas was funding Supernova Academy, but more than that, he and Hope were working on a classified project known as the Vault. The Vault's mission was clear: secure the Zero Shard. If more shards existed and posed threats across the multiverse, then the Vault was necessary to contain and protect them. And now, with Morgan's growing power, Hope believed they had a new key player in their hands, a spark of potential that could change the island's future forever. Thank you so much for watching, and if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.